How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. We're going to look at Warmonger real quick. I do want to get to the grind today, and I know double XP is coming, so I want to go ahead and get as far as I can into the guide as we can. So, we're going to start with just basic chains. She has a light, heavy, and this also works if they guard because she has a superior. So, you can, of course, do this. And, it can keep up some good pressure. You could just do one. Your finishing heavy does have armor on it toward the end. And then you have your heavy, and then you also have a heavy, light, heavy. I think this could be useful, console, stuff like that. Just kind of mix it in there, because then you can get to your bash pretty easily. So if you land a guard break or something like that, or if you're close to a wall, toss them over, get this. And then you could go straight into the bash and get the guaranteed heavy. But that's moving a little further ahead. So, just looking at the general move set, we have a couple reasonably good things here. So her running attack does in fact chain. So you could actually do a light attack after and then get your full charge if you, or just you also could, if you want, just do the level 1 to guarantee a light for 15 damage. Her zone comes out from the left, and it is also chainable, as you can see. So you'll have the same options as well with that. The other thing, she's got a dashing forward undodgeable. It's a little bit slower than Warden's, so it should be relatively easy to parry. Now, this can be feinted, unlike Warden's, so be careful with that. She's got a dodge heavy to the side. Now, I will say, if you do this too quickly, you'll still get caught by the attack. So, kind of let it go for a little bit. Make sure you definitely dodge the attack before you let it fly. As for the bash, she has a dodging forward bash, left and right. You cannot dodge backwards and bash. That's not a thing. That is a strictly Warden aspect. So, as I was saying, you could also do the fully charged, which will wall splat as well. We're kind of just going through what the character can do here real quick. So as it says here, if you land the normal one, you'll get a light attack. If you land the fully charged, that's when you're guaranteed the heavy. She also does have a... sorry about that. She does have a parry punish, which is normally only good for walls. So keep that in mind. Deals extra bleed damage. Yeah, okay. So if your opponent's out of stamina and you do the parry punish, you actually will still stab them while they're on the ground, which, you know, isn't too bad. So this is what she'll do here. And as you can see, it's 8, 2, 5, 5, 15, 20. So it's pretty good damage. And as you can see, if we just do it here, she doesn't get any bleed. Obviously, as you can tell, it does have quite a bit of range on it, so it should be relatively easy. I'll test out a couple other things later. I'm not sure if... I believe this is a light attack that they consider it. I'm not sure if you have any plus frame or anything like that, plus advantage when you... I told you to stop. Any plus frames or anything like that when you go to do it. So, additionally, if Warden goes for, let's say, a shoulder bash... Okay, he's going to do the full charge. You can punish it now with just dodging into the unblockable. Okay, he's doing variable time. Alright, never mind. I thought I knew what he was doing. So you could do that, and then that, as I said, leads into the chain that you can do. As for the bash, this can be feinted almost at the very end of it. And as I said, you can go for another heavy if you're mixing up your opponent with lights. So if you have been throwing a light attack over and over, you could try throwing a heavy. The other thing I want to point out, this is how fast you can do your 2 heavies. I also want to point out, just like Warden, you do have a delay. See, you can delay it. Very similar to Warden's heavies. A lot of people get caught by that, even in higher level. So keep that in mind that you can do that almost whenever you want. The bash, again, can be feinted whenever. You can feint it super early. You can feint it at any point from the look of it. It's very, very, very Warden-esque. The zone, again, is chainable. So all in all, this character is actually very easy to deal with in terms of learning how to play her. That's basically all you need to know. This is just a quick 6-minute. That's, you know, everything that she has in her toolkit. Upon landing a parry, you get 12 damage off on a light, but obviously you have access to the jab. This will give you 13 damage if you go for a zone off a light parry. If I could actually get him to quit being a bitch, but it gives you 13 damage. It does put you into the chain as well, though. I'm going to bring in my friend Ghost, and we're going to check out her out of stamina punish. We're just going to give you guys a baseline of where to start. I can go ahead and do this one where, let's see, opponent. There it is. So I can check what a guard break would net you. I don't think you'll get 2 heavies. You will not. He got up in time. How about a zone into heavy? Alright, zone into heavy is definitely a thing that you can do. That's probably the best damage you're going to be able to get. I would assume. Now, with that being said, I feel like if you parry someone and they fall out of stamina, you probably could get a side into a top. And just for quick, just to be thorough, the second top does 38 damage. The second side heavy does 35. Many of you remember Warden used to do 40 damage regardless of finisher. Now he does 44 on his top finisher and 35 on his side finisher, so it's much more advantageous to do the unblockable up top. So I'm going to go ahead and get my friend in here real quick, and we're going to test out the out of stamina punish. Back at me real quick. Oh wow, that is a different... Alright, so I do get a top heavy for 38. Do one more. Yeah, so top heavy is obviously the best. Alright, run out of stamina real quick. We'll see what the max punish is. I want to just know if I can get a side heavy. Oh, wow, damn, that works. Alright, now throw an attack. You cannot get a top heavy. Alright, so it's the zone and then the heavy. Alright, so it's the same as if you throw someone then. Yep. It's the same. Alright, so you don't get 2 heavies. You get a zone and then a top heavy. If you throw someone, you get a zone and a top heavy as well. Alright, that works. I was just curious. I also failed to mention in my previous part of the video, but this dash unblockable is obviously feintable. And as you'll be able to figure out, if you throw a heavy ghost or something like that, you can use it as a dash attack. You can also do it with the bashes, which, as you can tell, do a small amount of stamina damage. It doesn't do a whole lot, but it's something. And like I said, the best I can think of... So, for instance, with Orochi, he's got the back dash light attack, where he uses it quite a bit. Yeah, this one. So, when you guard break, you can go for this, and then he'll do it. And then you can get the big punish if he goes for the back one, or you can just feint it. So Ghost, go for the back light. I want to see if I get the armor fast enough. I will, and that would guarantee a heavy if I went for the heavy. Alright. So, it is guaranteed. If the Orochi's constantly doing the back hit, you are able to get a heavy into a light, and then you get the fully charged before the... before he can get away with it. And this character is similar to Highlander and other characters that have armor, where you can purposely miss and then armor through the next hit. and she's got decent range, especially on her zone. And like I said, all of them go well together. Ghost, did you want to look at your heavy deflect since you didn't get to see the damage? I'll throw a top heavy for you. I expected that you wanted to know the actual damage. I don't know why you fainted. It's only 29 now. That's... I guess if you do that, and then you go for a top heavy, it's already the unblockable one as a mix-up. Seems a bit weird, though. How much are your side lights? Were those 11 damage? That's crazy, dude. I mean, your dashing ones. Those are 12. Damn, it's only 11 fucking damage. And, I mean, think about that. You're risking 11 damage to eat 32. Wow. And it's not like this is any faster, either. There you go. There you go. I keep forgetting she doesn't have a, what do you call it? Crushing counter. Nice. And she is just as punishable as Centurion. I unlocked because I actually thought that was going to kill. Old damage that would have killed. So yeah, as you can tell, she's going to be an interesting character to play as. I think Orochi's also going to end up being better now that he finally has an unblockable. Although I know his lights have been slowed down. But I think that's only going to be noticeable on PC. We play on Xbox, so I don't think it's going to be that noticeable. But I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching. Let me know if this helps down below. And if I missed anything for Warmonger, obviously it's day one. I didn't get to see a whole lot so far. But let me know down below if I missed anything. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Dude, can you believe that she's got that? Can you believe it? She has a zone, light, and then a heavy finish. Like, that's absurd. And then off a guard break, heavy, light into this. And the recovery is quick. And then I got the... oh, yeah, you want to see it? Here, block up high. So I get to my second one. Ready? Oh yeah, you can delay it. Here, I'll do the side one. It's just as big as Warden. See? Or you can throw it quickly.
Oh.
You see what I mean? You can mix up that timing, boy.